Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this week I am showing you guys all the books that I read in 2025. So a couple weeks ago I did a video of like ranking all the movies I read in 2025. And now I'm doing books, except I'm not really ranking them. I'm just like showing them to you guys, I guess. Yeah, just sharing all the books that I read last year and get into it. I'm first gonna start out with this pile. I didn't like sort them except for this, which is like all of these are like true stories that I read, like memoirs basically is what all these are. I read a lot. Memoirs is like one of my favorite things to read, just like people's like life stories and whatever, stories about a specific thing or whatever. I just love that. They're just really interesting, you know? So first, I have this one. It's called I Said Yes by Emily Maynard. I don't know, this is like kind of old, because she was the Bachelorette like many years ago, and me and my mom had just watched the season, because I like just started watching The Bachelor and like Bachelorette, and my mom was like, we should like watch some old seasons, so she was like wanting me to watch the like old seasons that she loved. And so we started with this one and it was really good, and so then I found out she had a book, and so of course I had to get it, and yeah, it was really good. And I have this one, which is called Future Boy, and this is by Michael J. Fox, who obviously is from Back to the Future, which, if you don't know, is like one of my favorite movies of all time, one of them. And so I saw this at the store and had to get it, and that's just like about how he like got the role and like working on that movie, so that was really good. Maybe I should, just to make it a little more fun, just like rate them as I go, because it'll be too hard to like actually rank them or whatever, but I'll just do like a little rating, like 1 being like bad, I would never read it again, 10 being the best, and whatever. So this one I would rate like an 8. I mean, like, there's nothing, like, it was good, and yeah. Yeah, this one I would rate an 8 too. Nothing, like, it was really good. And then I read Counting the Cost by Jill Duggar. This was her story. Really good. I would rate this like a 7. And then this is, there's no cover on it, but it's called For the Right Reasons, and this is by Sean Lowe, who, if you don't know, was a Bachelor. Yeah, he was on Emily Maynard's season, and so then my mom actually already had this book because it was my brother's, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna read it, and it's really cool because they share some stuff from like behind the scenes of the show and just things you don't know and whatever. So yeah, I'll rate this like an 8. And then I have this one, From Here to the Unknown. This is like Lisa Marie Presley's memoir, but like her daughter finished it for her because she wasn't able to finish it before she died. This was really, really good, really interesting. I would rate this a 10, honestly. Like, it was so good. And then you're about to find out, you'll see. And then I read this, Softly as I Leave You, Life After Elvis by Priscilla Presley. This was really, really good. I would also rate this a 10. And then I have Elvis and Me, also by Priscilla Presley. I also, if you saw my movies video, I watched the movie that this book is based on, which is like all like real true story. Really good. I would also rate this a 10. If you can't tell, I was like a little bit obsessed with Elvis. last year, like reading all these books, watching movies, all that, I just became so like fascinated with him and like their life and everything. Like I could honestly tell you a lot. Like yeah, if you just ask me questions about like stuff about Elvis or whatever, like I would be able to tell you all about it. Okay, and then I read People Pleaser by Ginger Duggar. This was good. I'll rate it like an 8. And then I read The House of My Mother by Sherry Frankie. This was really good. So sad story, but yeah, I'll rate this like a 7. I mean, yeah. Okay, now just moving on to all the rest of the books I read. Also, if my voice sounds like weird or different, it's because I'm sick with like a cold right now. So sorry about that. Anyway, this is called Iceberg by Jennifer or something. Yeah, this is like a younger kids, like a book for younger kids, honestly. But it was like a story about the Titanic, like not a true story, like just fiction, but that's like one of my favorite movies, so it's like, yeah, I just want to read it. And yeah, it was good. But like not the best. I'll rate it like a 6. Okay, and then this is Someone Like You by Karen Kingsbury. This is my first book I read by her actually, and it was really good. So I want to read more by her, but it was really good. And then I also watched the movie. Yeah, I'll rate this like an 8. Okay, When the Summer Was Ours by Roxanne. Well, something, I don't know how to say her last name. But yeah, this is one from me and my sister-in-law, like our little book club thing. That we read, and this was so good. Yeah, I'll rate it, yeah, probably a 9. It was really good. Okay, and then I read The Little Bookshop on the Seine. I'm sorry, I think I probably said that wrong. Anyway, this, like, I got this at the store literally because of the cover. I mean, like, look how cute it is, and it was, like, about Paris. So, if it's about Paris, like, I immediately want it. But it wasn't my favorite. I actually had a hard time getting through it, but I did. I almost wanted to not read it because it was just, like, I don't know, kind of boring, not as good as I thought it was gonna be. But I just... I always, like, if I start a book, even if I don't really like it or like having a hard time reading it, I like always like try to push through and just finish it, because I don't know, I have this thing, like I can't like not finish a book. Like if I already started it, I'm like, I have to read it. Like, anyway, but yeah, not the best, but it was like, it was cute. So I'll rate it like a 5. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, I just had to switch over to my phone because my camera just died on me. Yeah, so I'm sorry about that. I need to stop doing this. I always forget to charge it, and so yeah, when I went to make this video, I was like, shoot, like hopefully it's charged. And I look at it and there was only like one thing. And I was like, shoot. And maybe I was like, maybe I can make it. So I just went for it because I didn't have time to like sit there and charge it and like wait. And yeah, like it takes forever to charge. So yeah, and I didn't make it. That's why I was like, if it seemed like I was like rushing or like going really fast, that's why. but it happened anyway, so it's fine. I had my phone. Now where was I? Okay, I was on Purple Hearts by Tessa Wakefield. So this is actually a movie on Netflix, and I had already watched the movie like a couple years ago, and I've rewatched it so many times. It's so good, but it took me forever to like actually get the book and read it, and finally did last year. So good, loved it. So I'll probably rate this like an 8. Okay, and then I read It Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. So this is like this is the second book to It Ends With Us, which I read in 2024, and then just never got around to reading this one. So yeah, finally did, and honestly, like, it was so good. Like, I've heard people say like, oh, it's like not that good, or just like not as good as the first one, which, like, of course, you know, like with things, it's usually like never as good as the first, right? So like, yeah, but honestly, I don't know, I kind of think it was just as good. Like, I really enjoyed it, and I rated both of them 5 stars. So yeah, I just thought it was so great. And yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know, I was gonna say other stuff, but anyway, I'm sorry, my voice sounds so bad. So I would rate this a 9. Yeah. Okay. And then I read One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is another one from me and my sister-in-law read. Was there any others that I didn't say? I don't think so. I don't think I've gotten to all of them yet. Anyway, yeah, this was good. Definitely like not my favorite, but it was good. And we've read other books by her. Oh, why can I not remember right now? But anyway, I really like this author, so yeah, this one I'd probably rate like a 7, I guess. Yeah. Okay, and then I read oh my gosh, Unloved by Peyton Corinne. This was so good. This is the second book in her like series. The first one is called Unsteady. I almost said Unloved, but I'm like, wait, this one's called Unloved. The first one is called Unsteady, and yeah, that's like one of my favorite books ever. And yeah, so this one was also amazing. I just love these stories and these characters so much. And yeah, so this is like probably one of my favorite authors. And she has a third one, and I think it's out now, so I need to get it. But yeah, okay, The Strawberry Patch Pancake House. This one was so good. This is like a whole series. There's like a bunch of others, and they all have like these super like cute names. I have like everyone in the series except one, I think the like latest one that I still need to get. But they're all really good, super cute. What the heck? I don't know, like what? Anyway, this one is probably my favorite in the series. Yeah, so like, yeah, look how like the cover is so cute. Yeah, they're just so cute. Yeah, I've been scared of that happening. My phone just fell. Okay. 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 It's okay. It's fine. We're fine. what was I saying? Moving on. Next book, I have The Last Thing He Told Me by Laura Dave. Another one that me and my sister-in-law read. This was pretty good. This, which there's actually a sequel now. It like literally just came out. So we actually got it because like we're like, oh, we need to read it. So we haven't read it yet, but we're going to soon. I think that's the next one we're reading actually. So need to start that. But yeah, anyway, and this is like also a like limited series thing on Apple TV, and we actually did start it a while ago, but we still have never finished it, so we need to. But anyways, yeah, so I'll rate this. Wait, did I don't think I rated this one. I don't think I rated this one either. I think I forgot. This one, wait, did I would rate this a 10, definitely. Well, actually maybe a 9, because the first one, Unsteady, is my favorite, so I would definitely rate that a 10. So maybe I'd rate this one 9, but maybe it's just as good. I don't know, I can't even. Okay, and then this one, I would rate a 9. And then this one I would rate, it's good, I enjoyed it, but like not the best book I've ever read, you know. So I'd probably rate this like 7. Yeah, but I recommend. Okay, and then we also read The Night We Lost Him by Laura Dave, which is the same author as this one. This one was good too, I think. Why can I not remember it actually? I think I liked this one better, I think. So yeah, I mean, I must have, because like I remember that one clearly, but for some reason this one, like, I can't remember that much about it. So I guess I'll rate this like a 6. Okay, let's get the last pile. I had to put it on the floor because I had no more room. Okay. Oh my gosh. And you guys fell again. I'm so sorry. I'm literally, it keeps falling because I'm literally just like balancing it on this thing. Because obviously it can't go onto the camera thing. But yeah, I wanted to balance it up there because it looks better. And yeah, it's just like a better angle. And it has the lighting. Anyway, all right, so I read My Life with the Walter Boys. Obviously this is a series on Netflix, which obviously I watch, and it's like one of my favorite shows. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. And it also has the sequel, My Return to the Walter Boys. Both so good. I love. The first one I would probably rate like a 9, I think. Yeah, sure. But yeah, definitely recommend. And then the second one, I would probably rate I'll probably rate a 10. Yeah, 9 and then 10. The sequel is like the ending, just how these go is like much better than the show. Like they should have done in this, like followed it more in the show, would have been a lot better. But anyways, that's, yeah. It's a little bit of a spoiler if you've never read it, but well, I guess, I don't know. Like if you've seen the show but never read the book. Anyway, definitely, like if you've seen the show and you like it but haven't read the book yet, definitely read the books. Okay, and then I read Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. This was so good. Obviously I had to read this before I saw the movie, and then I saw the movie, so good, loved it. And then like McKenna Grace was amazing, so is he. their chemistry and everything was amazing, which makes sense because they're dating in real life. They're so cute. But yeah, she's like one of my favorite actresses. Like, she's just amazing. I've seen her in a bunch of things. So yeah. Okay. This is If He Had Been With Me by, was it by Laura Nowlin? This is one me and my sister-in-law read. Well, actually, we read this one together too. And this one, this book, oh my gosh, man, this book, yeah, there's a lot I could say on this book. This book, I just keep saying this book. This book was amazing. It was so good. I loved it. Definitely one of my favorite books, probably of all time now, maybe. But it was so good. And it has the second book. This book, man, this book absolutely wrecked me. Like, I've never cried that much from a book before. I never used to really cry from books, really. Like, from like movies and shows, I always do. But never really when I'm reading books for some reason, even if it's sad. But this book, man, wow. Like, I think I've only actually cried reading a book, like maybe like 3 or 4 books. But yeah, this book just absolutely wrecked me. It is absolutely heartbreaking, but also so good. Yeah, so a little bit of a warning there, just so you know. If you read this book, just prepare to be absolutely wrecked and cry a lot. But it was still amazing. And yeah, and I really want this to be like turned into like a movie or something so bad, because I think it would be so good. And just like the characters, like the new main characters, I love so much. And like the main character girl, Autumn, I just love so much. And yeah, I just love like how she is and stuff. And I don't know, I honestly feel like I haven't felt like this strongly or like this deeply or whatever about a book and characters from a book, really. Anyway, yeah, that's that. That's that. So moving on. Okay, read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. And my sister-in-law also read this. This was so good, so good. One of my favorite books. I loved it. And we actually just read the second one in the series, which was also amazing. And also like crazy and shocking, but it was so good. And now we need to read the third one. But yeah, and I think there's only 3, but I know, is there like any plans for more? Because I really hope there is. But it's also a series on Netflix, which I have not watched yet. But we need to, because I want to see it so bad. And yeah, it's like, I watched the show The Rookie, which is, if you don't know, is like a police show, and it's so good. But this is what it reminds me of. Like, reading this is like kind of like watching that. It's not like the same, because I mean, it's about this teenage girl, and obviously she's just in high school, like, but she's like acting like a detective, you know. But yeah, and in The Rookie there's like detectives and stuff in the cases, so it's like that, and it's just so good. So I think I forgot, well, I said I would rate this a 10, even though it wrecked me, but it was also amazing. And yeah, this one I would also rate a 10. Okay, almost done. I read The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. Yeah. I watched this movie with my mom a while ago. It was really good. And so I read the book, and it was actually really, really good. And I literally read this book in one day, actually. I mean, it's like a pretty short book, so it was easy. But yeah, I'll probably rate this a 10, honestly. It was just, the story is very, very good. Okay. I read Ambition. This is called, by Natalie Keller Bernard. I'm not sure how to say that. But anyway. Yeah, that's the cover. It's so pretty. Yeah, I saw this and of course was immediately drawn to it, just by this. And it was like about horses and like horse jumping and stuff. And so I was really into it. But I didn't like it as much as I thought I was going to. It was one that I started reading, it was a little bit hard for me to get through, a little bit slow. I still read it pretty fast actually, because I was trying to like get through books to meet my goal. But yeah, so, and this is like a whole series, so, but like, because of how I felt about the first one, it was like a little boring and hard for me to get through. I don't know if I would be able to do the others, like, even though now that I've read the first one, it's like I kind of want to, but then I was like, I don't, because, you know, but I don't know, maybe I'll try the second one at least. But yeah, so I'll probably rate this like a 6. It did actually end up being like, at first it was really hard to read, and then it ended up like getting a little bit better. But anyway, okay, down to the last two, finally. The Paris Daughter by Kristen Harmo. This was so good. I loved it so much. I would definitely make this a 10 easily. Like, it was so good, again, if this is like, if it's Paris, I'm gonna be drawn to it. I'm gonna be interested. Yeah, it's like about like war and stuff, which is like, okay, me and my sister-in-law, I might have mentioned this in a video before I've done my books. Anyway, we just have this thing with books that are like very similar to this, and also with my last one, Last Twilight in Paris, also this is like about war and stuff. So it's like very similar, like the same time. We have a couple more actually that are very similar like this that we've read, and so it's just like anything that we see, it's like in that same like time, we want to read it for some reason. It's just, I don't know, they're just so good. So this one we actually didn't read together. I just had this one, but but she should definitely read it because I know she would love it. But it was so good. And then this one we read together, Last Twilight in Paris. This was amazing. One of my favorite books. It was so good. Definitely a 10. Highly recommend. It was amazing. Yeah, I loved it. And it's also like one of the prettiest books I've owned. I mean, look at that. That is incredible. I don't even know how the heck they do this, but are you kidding me? That, I would buy it alone just for that. Even if I didn't like the sound of the book or whatever, I would literally buy it just for this. I'm not even kidding. Anyways, that's that. That is all the books I read in 2025. I know we're like how many days into 2026 now, so it's like 2025 is just, you know, way in the rearview mirror, like, you know. But I would just wanted to do this, so hopefully you enjoyed seeing all the books that I read last year. And comment if you've read any of these that I've shown, and comment what your favorite book is. And if you have any book recommendations, always, I mean, I have a TBR like 10 miles long, but you know, always take some more. books to put on my list. So yeah. Anyways, that's that. So hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, share with your family and friends, because it really helps me out and I really appreciate it. And as always, don't forget to stay nostalgic. Bye.